I'd like you to imagine that you're not here at the Natural History Museum, but you're at a local council office in your where you live, your local council office, so whether you live in Berlin or London or Holland. And you've been invited by the district councillor. He wants to tell you some very, very important information about your home. And he's invited you and all of your neighbours, your immediate neighbours. So I want you to imagine that I am the district councillor. I'm going to re-enter so you can transfer And so you're sitting in a local council office and you're very intrigued by what this is all about. You don't know anything, okay? And I'm the local councillor, district councillor. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Do we have one person from every household? We do. Yeah. Okay, so hello, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. So I've got some very important information to tell you. And the information is this. We have approved a compulsory purchase order. It's been put forward by the government in conjunction with your local football club. They, as you know, wanted to build a stadium, a football stadium. And they put in an application to build the stadium in the area where you live. And in fact, it is where you live. And we're going to be knocking down all of your houses in order to build a football stadium where you live. We're sorry we haven't been able to give you this information before, but it's been a very delicate process. But don't worry, it's not going to happen for another 6 months, and we're going to rehouse you. We found a very good partner. We're building some fantastic homes, and you'll all be living with your neighbours. And it's very close to here, so none of your children will have to leave school, or you won't have to change doctors or anything like that. So that's the information I've called you all here for. Does anyone have any questions?
I've got HS2 going under my house. Does that mean that the football are going to have to sell it?
I'm afraid, yeah, they have to deal. We've incorporated that into the design.
So why aren't you building it where you're building our new houses instead?
Well, because that's it's a green rolling area. We wanted to have you in the more kind of beautiful area.
But I live here now.
I know, but I'm sorry. You know, the decision had to be made, and we made the decision. Are there any other questions before we move? Yeah.
What sort of financial compensation will there be?
Well, that's the thing. There won't be any financial compensation, but we will be paying for the relocation costs and for building your new homes. They're very nice. They're very ecologically friendly, economic. It's a wonderful development. I'm sure you're going to love living there. Are there any other questions? Yes.
I don't move.
I
don't move. You're an asshole.
I'm afraid that you don't have any choice. It is a compulsory purchase order. The government have approved it, so your homes will be being demolished in 6 months' time. Are there any other questions?
I don't want to be relocated with my neighbours.
We do have some options. We'll cater for that.
When are you up for re-election?
Okay, so I just want you to now just experience whatever you're experiencing in terms of your thoughts, your feelings. So the exercise is over. I'm no longer the district councillor. Okay, so how was that? Did anyone kind of experience some thoughts bubbling up? Any change of your emotional state? Would you say? Disbelief. Okay. Did anyone feel at all kind of angry or?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of thoughts were coming up into your mind? Ones you spoke or didn't speak? Any kind of like? Yeah.
Taking over the government. Sorry.
Yeah.
No communication or discussion before any decision.
Like, how dare you? Like, yeah. Okay. Did anyone start to think like, screw you, like this kind of thing? Yeah. Okay. Good. So this was a very simple acting exercise. So acting is not generally what people think it is. Acting is very simple. You think some made-up thoughts. These were very. You knew it was made up. You know. I said, imagine. You know it's made up. You think some made-up thoughts, some imaginary thoughts, and allow those thoughts to be in your head. And as a result, you start to have emotions. Some of you start to feel angry or resentful, and and you also probably started thinking of some of the actions you're going to take, like I'm going to write to this person and this can't be allowed. Is that?
I did forget one thing. Are we going to get free tickets to the football?
I mean, for me, to be honest, I'm probably thinking, sounds good. I've got damp in my place at the moment. I think it's going to be modern. My wife will be really happy. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight the element of this that's to do with acting, and I'll come back to it in a second. So obviously I used an example where a solution to a problem was being imposed on you rather than you being consulted. It's a bit of an extreme example, but hopefully it highlighted this feeling people might have when someone comes along and says, hey, we found a solution to a problem, and this is it, and this is what you're going to do and you have to do. And some of the feelings that might come up about because of that. But just to go back to acting, so I've just been working in Brixton Prison, and we've been doing, did 10 sessions with a group of 7 prisoners who are ex-army veterans, army veterans who are in prison, prisoners. And the staff have been telling me that the men who participated are totally different now, they're positive, they're optimistic about the future. One of the prisoners yesterday told me about another prisoner saying he used to be like an iron box, but now the door is open. He's positive and he's friendly. So it's quite powerful results. So the reason for this is so an actor has to be able to change their state of mind. So as an actor, I have to have the character's state of mind in the context of the play, night after night. Not showing the state of mind, not pretending I've got that state of mind, but ideally, if I'm a good actor, I have that state of mind. So we train people how to be able to distinguish what constitutes a state of mind, what makes a state of mind different, and then choose what state of mind to have. We do exercises where people get to change their state of mind and see that changing one's state of mind is something that's attainable. And then people have the choice to use those tools in their lives and work with them. And in turn, of course, if you change your state of mind, you change your behaviour, you change the things you want to do, the way you interact with others. Okay, so that's it. Again, a bit of food for thought, and thanks very much.